Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. We're here today for episode 3 of Steins. I really just want to hop in. Last episode was so interesting, especially with the ending was so interesting that I'm just trying to see what this episode has in store for us. So, episode 3, let's have a look and see what it's called. It's called Parallel World Paranoia. Very interesting, considering that last episode was called the Time Travel Paranoia. So we've got Time Travel Paranoia, now we've got Parallel World Paranoia. I mean, it's a bit of both, isn't it? Like, it's a time travel, that then, like, diverges and creates parallel universe. As Mr. Well, as was explained, we don't. I think it's him. I think, I think he went back in time and he wrote the book, essentially. I think that's what we're gonna get at, towards like the end of the story, where it's gonna be like him traveling back in time or something, and like him writing the book, him influencing himself, so on and so forth. But there's a lot that needs to be seen. There's a lot that needs to be, understood for me to actually make a hypothesis on all. The banana threw me for a loop, if I'm being completely honest. So we'll see how it all pans out. But if you want to see how Free Agents pans out, you can get early access reactions over on patreon.com, where currently we are 4 episodes ahead. Now, with that said as well, episode 3, Parallel World Paranoia, just making sure that we're at the beginning. We're going to get started, ladies and gentlemen, in 3. Actually, 1 second. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. And the fact that she's at his house is very, very... You see... But that's okay. I thought she's like a time traveler or something. No, he hasn't been asked yet. He's gonna be asked in the future, isn't that what it is? Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's rude. Steins Gate. Okay. Alright. Damn it. It doesn't mean anything. Eh. So, about me being stabbed. Explain. After you embarrassed me and humiliated me. Yeah. I mean, the banana thing just happened. He watches too many films. Way too many films. I want to know about the banana. Exactly. She seems to be the smart one. Like, the smarter one. Let me clarify that. So I think what's going to happen here is that she's going to explain it to the layman's person, aka me. Don't use any, like, tricky words. Just keep it simple, alright? Layman's terms, alright? By the way, I do apologize for eating during reactions. Usually I don't eat during reactions. I mean, if you consider that eating, obviously in the last episode I was eating these. I'm not hungry, but I'm in like a snack vibe, and I don't want to eat the crisps because that's too loud. Like me just like going in there, it's too loud. That's why I've got like this little salami sticks and whatnot. Well, salami pieces, I guess. And then here I've got Kabanowski, Polish salami snacks. It's not really salami though, is it? Oh. Who cares? Distinctions. Like, usually I eat and then record, or I record and then eat, but I kind of just want to watch. I kind of just want to watch until I get some answers, so there's no time to pause in between episodes. Well, she is definitely from the future. 1,000%. Okay, I felt like she was what? That was a pretty smooth transition. Like I thought maybe like the microwave is like a TV somehow. I'll give you my banana. You were dead. Stop. Can seriously stop. Stop. Yeah. Sad world. Okay. All right. This show. I just go for it. Put it back in. Phrasing. Phrase. Put, I can't even say that. Put the fruit back into the microwave. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, I agree. She is the genius. The phone microwave. Keep it secret. NDA. That's two. Okay. What's the second thing? Yeah. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who I'm more disappointed in between those two, if I'm being honest. Have it. Oof. Oof. Alright. Alright. I just want to get over this arc. How's she gonna feel now? Two girls in there. No, I never remember. So many names. So many names. I'm struggling already. Finally! I'm not alone. Go on. Lightning. It. Okay. A microwave is the. What? He was saying in the first episode as well that the microwave spins backwards. just. Okay, that was okay. All right. Did she just destroy everything? Come on, clear smoke, clear. That was yeah. That don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the food. This might be the most unique. This might be the most unique time traveler I've ever seen, ever. Go on. It makes no... That is so ridiculous, though. That is so ridiculous, though. A microwave. A microwave, of all things. Make that make sense. She's a time traveler too. Damn it. Damn it. Couldn't fix the microwave. Yeah, she doesn't believe it. Why is she running off though? Like, why is she running off? As a scientist, shouldn't... As a scientist, like... The Hadron Collider. Yeah. I do like how they call it CERN. S-E-R-N rather than CERN. C-E-R-N. Bro, I still don't understand why the banana went right back to the bunch, but like she... As a gel banana, but... She went... See, you see where my... I hope, it makes sense where my confusion comes from. Because if it doesn't, then I'm going to look like an idiot. Which I'll probably do anyway, but... I'd much rather look like an idiot that is just flat out wrong. Yeah, but those rumors were unfounded. I used to believe that when I was younger until I actually like looked into it, and it's unfounded. Because a black hole wouldn't have the mass to support itself. Involve black holes and wormholes. course they would. But here's the. I don't know when this show was. What, I think 2011. But like, what? I think this was a visual novel first, right? I've got so many questions. And I knew you'd say that. No. Route. She's probably someone from CERN or something. Wanna be member number 5? Alright. Alright. How do you know? Oh. Nah, you're definitely one of their spies or something. I won't tell anyone. What do you mean by that? Oh no, she's way too suspicious. She is a retro junkie. She knows too much. She needs to be killed. Eliminated. You know, I'm just gonna ignore her time travel and the bananas time travel. Because if I can ignore that, then everything makes sense. It's that single fact that doesn't make sense to me. Which is why I can't just ignore it. People's memories. Taita. So Taita is dead. Or alive. Okay. The arrival of communism. How do you want that though? Okay. That is ridiculous. I might in the future. This is just... 2015 World War III occurs, hey. Guess that was in a different time, in a different world line, a different timeline. You're gonna hack CERN and they're gonna be on your door, at your door, like, oh. This show is completely different than what I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect the show to be this. And I'll explain why in the end. He's trying to hack CERN. Wasn't even him that said it. Wasn't even him that said it. I don't know. Why does she not like time travel that much? Like, why is she so adamant that it doesn't exist? Maybe she tried and failed. So many people have tried and failed, though. No more. Oh, quick. My man's slick. My man is very good with it. Alright. 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 Dr. Excite. Oh, that's me. Whenever I translate something to a different language. I'm sorry. Translations are not that accurate, alright? I've translated tons of comments, rather, from Japanese to English, and it's like half the time it doesn't make sense. Ooh. Ooh. There's gonna be a police or some agents outside your door any second now. Humanist. Kurisu? That part I don't... I mean, that's there for us to speculate, but obviously my first thought would go to Kurisu. As I said, if I take away the banana thing, it being in its original place, and her... But then again, they said memories get wiped. So I guess that makes sense. But even if memories get wiped, she would still have the stab wound. Because that would have been the change at a molecular level. Unless there is a difference because the banana was in the microwave itself. And that's why it still retains that property. That makes sense. But everything else doesn't retain that property. Everything else reverts. Or everything else rather goes back to how it was in its original state. Whereas because the banana was in the microwave, it went back to its original location and place, but not its original state. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. I don't know whether I'm explaining it in a good manner. Anyway, let me explain as well why I thought this show would be completely different. I thought this show because it was recommended, or it was so often mentioned so often in like alongside Neon Genesis Evangelion. I thought this show would be a lot more fantastical. You know, a lot more out. I mean, it's out there, granted, but I thought it'd be a lot more out there in its themes and out there in its nature. Whereas, yes, it is out there, but it's time travel, and I've seen time travel a billion times. Granted, not doing it in the way this is done. That's why I'm saying it's like very unique, but it is concepts that I can understand. Sort of. I'm trying to understand, alright? But it's not like Ninja Evangelion. I was confused. I want to say until like I want to say like until like the final 3 episodes, and then finally things started clicking for me. As ridiculous as that sounds. Whereas this, I get it. There's a lot of concepts that obviously I don't get yet because they haven't been explored / told just yet. But it makes it's given us so much information that it makes sense to a large degree. It makes sense, at least in my mind. So I will say this. I like the show so far. I think that's pretty much. I think that's pretty clear. You know, it's pretty obvious when I don't like something. Typically, it's because I don't. You never see it on a channel again. But that doesn't always mean that I don't like something, because sometimes there are shows that I really do like that you'll never see on the channel again. But I like this quite a lot. There's a reason I've now binged 3 episodes, you know, in a row, and I'll probably continue. I'll probably take a little break, like an hour or so, but then I'll probably continue watching more because I'm very intrigued. I like the mystery. It's a very good show. It's crazy actually. Like the shows that are coming out. Well, I don't think it'll be out today because my internet's very slow. But the shows that are coming out on Saturday. 2 shows that I've just started. You know, like just watched. You know, just the first few episodes here and there. Kaiji ended up being, you know, just 5-6 episodes in, and is already like one of my favorite shows. It's by its theme. And it has me very much on my edge of my seat. This one, very much on my edge of my seat too. So I'm like, yo, I'm watching some good stuff. I know people have recommended these shows for eternity, but I just never got to them. And now that I'm getting to them, I'm like, why didn't I ever get to them earlier? You know, it's funny, isn't it? It's a funny old game. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get early access, you can do so over on Patreon. Currently, we're 4 episodes ahead. It's a general spiel that you've heard at the beginning of the episode, and now you hear at the end of every episode as well. You know, if you want to get early access, $5 a month. I would say, you know, if you want, depending on when this comes out on YouTube, I'd say always like, if you're new and you just want to like maximize your Patreon patronage, start on like the 2nd or the 3rd of the month, because you know you pay essentially once you get Patreon, and you pay at the beginning of a month. So if you get it on like the last day of a month, you're essentially paying twice for, you know, not really much more. So just be aware of that. But with that said as well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. This was episode 3, titled Parallel World Paranoia, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as always,